What's up everybody, my name is AMB, welcome back to another video here today. And this is not going to be a reaction video, but we are going to be talking about Clouds, the mixtape, his upcoming mixtape, NF's upcoming mixtape, album, whatever you want to call it. On streaming platforms and everything, it's listed as an album. In Genius, it's listed under the popular NF albums. But the name of the album is Clouds of the Mixtape, so I'm going to refer to it as a mixtape, because I know that's what NF refers to it as. And we do have the track list, which is something I want to talk about. And the first track on there is obviously Clouds, that he released almost 2 weeks ago. I know I'm late to talking about this, but I've been dealing with obviously other recording issues, and a bunch of other stuff, but I still want to make this video. But the track list is number 1, Clouds. The second track on there is That's a Joke. The third track is Just Like You. That's a Joke and Just Like You felt too perfect right beside each other to not be on purpose. And 4 we have Story. 5 we have Prideful. 6 we have Lost featuring AhXon, which we're going to talk about. As you can see on the screenshot that I had beside me, you can see it has 9.3 views because there is some lyrics, because there is a snippet of it out. Not the full song. There's not a big leak. It's an NF snippet. He posted on his Instagram, did that thing where he posts something and then deletes it like 15 seconds later. So like just a few people get it and then they repost it. And then we have 7 Layers, 6.8k views, because it has a 15-second snippet that he released almost 9 months ago, which we're going to talk about. Then we have 8 Drifting, 9 Trust featuring Tech 9. Tech 9 in NF. I know everyone's excited about the AhXon feature, and so am I, because I feel like that's going to be really incredible, especially how much they have hyped Lost, and how much Lost has been hyped up by everyone for the past, since Pay My Dues came out, where he was drawing on that paper at the end of the music video, and then the last song on the video, on the mixtape album, mixtape will be Paid My Dues, which obviously has been released as we just talked about. And then 11, there's Clouds Edit. So, we have the track list. We have the date, March 26th, which I'm incredibly excited about. A lot of people are actually dropping on March 26th. And that being the main person I listen to, but I know 24K Golden's dropping, and I know AJR is dropping OK Orchestra. OK Orchestra I'm also excited for, because I do like AJR. But, yeah. But now, let's start talking about these snippets. I want to start off with Lost featuring AhXon, because that is what comes first in the track listing. And I'm going to play that snippet real quick.
Yeah, what does it matter? I get you combative inside of me. The person who cares the pain can be glad. Yeah, what does it matter? I get you combative inside of me. The person who cares the pain can be glad. So
obviously there was 2 parts. There was one where it was a snippet off of AhXon's Instagram, which I believe that snippet is actually still up. I don't think AhXon deleted that. Where it says, every verse I lay gonna stay sadistic. Obviously that is revealing the music video, because there was also a picture that I probably won't dig back up to put up, but if you want to find it, you can, where it's a picture of AhXon and NF and a picture on NF's Instagram, which I believe that picture is also still up, where like AhXon's face is kind of cut, where you can't like fully see his face, but you can tell it was AhXon. So like again, about 9 months ago or something, we knew something was in the work. But I'm extremely excited for this. And then for the verse by NF, we have Lost. Yeah, but what does it matter? I get to combat it. Inside of me is a personal canvas. The paint can be flattered. Basically just saying he can, I guess, flatter what other people see. Kind of he doesn't sugarcoat what he says though. So, I don't know. I think we're just really going to have to wait for the song to really know the full meaning. But for what it sounds very real. It also seems more of like a hype per song versus more of like an emotional song, but still obviously has those real elements, which is something I'm very excited for. Lost, like I said, has been so hyped up by people in the NF community. It even has this comment that I'm going to read here. Lost is a highly anticipated collaboration between NF and AhXon. The title was first alluded to towards the end of the music video for Paid My Dues, which is featured on NF's 2021 mixtape Clouds. Nate can be seen writing the word Lost on a piece of paper while sitting on the floor. The title was later confirmed by the music discovery app Shazam and will be featured on NF's 2021 mixtape, Clouds the Mixtape, which is how it's been confirmed that this snippet is a part of the actual song. NF collaboration was first teased in July of 2020 when NF posted a picture of him and Hobson in a snowy environment. The first snippet video was posted by Hobson in January 2021 in the same landscape, which confirmed that the duo recorded a song and shot the video for it. And this is something that I believe is said by NF on his Twitter, which I will also put this screenshot up. Lost was supposed to come out last year as a single, and it ended up getting pushed back because of tour canceling and mixing stuff. So obviously, I also believe it was also he didn't. I think there was another tweet that I saw he was replying to someone. There was another reason was he just didn't know what he wanted to do yet. Also, he said this in an Apple podcast interview. He didn't know what he was wanting to do during last year with the pandemic and everything. Also saying in that interview that he didn't want to make a full-length project album because of the fact that he wanted to tour it, which I believe there's a statement about that we will also talk about after we look at Layers. So we're going to move on to the Layers clip. Play that now.
Recording half of the things I think would take 6 years. Prepare cause the chance that you asked for might show up at your door one night like I'm here, gonna let me in or just there, it's clear. Yeah, 6 ain't enough, that wouldn't come close to the content between my ears. Recording half of the things I think would take 6 years. Prepare cause the chance that you asked for might show up at your door one night like I'm here, gonna let me in or just there, it's clear. Yeah, 6 ain't enough, that wouldn't come close to the content between my ears.
This is one that I'm also very excited for because when he released the snippet, I actually made my phone ring. I took the audio, made my phone ringtone, just because it sounds so cool. The snippet says, "Recording half the things I think would take 6 years. Prepare, because the chance that you ask for might show up at your door one night. Like I'm here, you gonna let me in or just stare? It's clear. Yes, 6 ain't enough. That's wouldn't come close to the content between my ears and then my, which I am." That snippet sounds so cool to me. It slightly remembers of like a mix of No Excuses and Options kind of fused together. I don't know if it's going to be anything like that, but I also like knock on it, and obviously saying recording half the things I think would even take 6 years. There's so much that he's been through, so much that was on his mind that it's going to take forever for him to run out of something to write out of. And this, it also has a note of how the song was teased here. Layers is a title confirmed by the music discovery app Shazam, will be featured on NF's 2020 mixtape, Clouds the Mixtape. On May 6, 2020, NF teased this track in a signature style by surfacing a snippet on social media only to delete it seconds after. The video features a computer screen seemingly in a recording session. So yeah, I am very excited about this. I obviously don't think it's going to be as big as like Lost or something like that, but I do think it's going to be a really cool track, and I am really, really excited for this one. I've listened to that snippet a ton over the last year, almost. Well, I guess it has been a year, like 9 months, 10 months almost. But yeah, that's what we have on that. And I think there was a statement on Genius, about the Clouds mixtape. Yeah, Clouds the Mixtape, and his first mixtape and project to release of 2021, which comes almost 2 years after the highly successful album The Search. The mixtape was officially announced on February 18th, 2021 at the end of the music video for Clouds, which serves as an intro into the mixtape. The mixtape features appearances from rappers Hobson and Tech9, marking the first time NF has had a rapper featured on his project since Marty's appearance on the April 2016 song Grindin' off NF's album Therapy Session. So far, only 2 singles have been released, Paid My Dues, which NF released as a supposed standalone single in December 2019, and Clouds, which came out February 18th, 2021. And then there's also this thing via Apple Music. I didn't want to release a full length if I couldn't tour it because it's a huge part of my records. I like to build shows with stuff from the covers. I like to build shows with stuff from the covers, stuff from the videos. I like making it all one thing, is basically what he was trying to say. I also think that is a very valid point. if you can't tour it, and with the state of the world, why release a full 20 length track? We already have tons of old NF music we can listen to, and I feel like 10 tracks as a project for us in the state of the world right now is the right call. I'm glad it was an EP where it's like just 4 or 6 songs. I'm glad we actually got more, especially with Paid My Dues being on it, something that's already over a year old. But with this, 9 fresh songs for this year, 10 with Paid My Dues, 11 with Clouds at it. And not to mention we also have the demo from late last year. So I am very excited about this. I think it's going to be incredible. Want to talk about it? So yeah, that's what we are here for. Now the second part of this video that I'm making. What we are going to be doing is I'm going to be reacting to an NF song, starting with NF music videos. I'm going to go music video by music video through his catalog until we get to it. I've already obviously seen all of it, heard all of it, but I wanted to refresh us and get us excited for that. So every day till the mixtape drops, I'm going to be doing an NF reaction, starting with Wake Up and going through his catalog. The only one I might skip is How Could You Leave Us, just because of how sad it is, and I've already heard it, and I don't feel the need to touch on it. But yeah, if you enjoyed this and you're excited for the mixtape, hope you enjoy. I've been B, y'all too sweet, be the real you. Woo.